What's up, YouTube? It's been a while. Been working a lot. Like, I've been working too much. And so I had to cut back, and that way I feel like doing more things besides working. Kind of interesting. I don't know if I've made a video, but I started a new job. I actually really like this job. Management so. I think that goes for everywhere, right? Get somewhere you like, and there's managers to screw things up. But hopefully they get their things figured out. What was kind of happening, I've literally worked every day for about 3.5 months. Technically, because I work nights now, still doing the truck driving, still doing food service delivery, but it's overnight deliveries. And so I've kind of fallen into, we don't really have routes on Saturday nights. And so Saturday night was my only time off. Maybe a little bit better light on me. I'm actually in my garage because my house is really dark. And so, hey, I like that better. Maybe there'd be a little better light out here. And it's a beautiful day in the Southwest. 60 something degrees. The sun is out. And could not ask for anything better. Did want to wash my truck today, but maybe I'll do that tomorrow because I'm off tomorrow. This is my second time being off in a while. Is it still awake? What are we doing here? Oh yeah, we're still good. Sorry, I haven't used my GoPro in a while. Couldn't remember quite how things work. But so yeah, worked every single day with Saturday nights off, being my only night off for the week. Pretty exhausting. I mean, 60, 70 hours a week on your feet, moving heavy stuff all night. And some of it was lots of driving. At first, it starts out like, hey, we got somebody off. Can you cover a shift? Somebody called in. Can you cover a shift? Started training a guy, and they're like, hey, we need somebody to cover these routes. Would you two mind doing it? It's like, well, I got a helper. That's fine. I don't mind doing it. A little bit easier with a helper. So yeah, go ahead. And then he kind of moved on to doing other things. It's like, can you cover a shift? Yes, I'll cover a shift. And then I got a week where I was scheduled 6 days without really even being asked. It's like, I kind of see where this is going. Like, they're just gonna start expecting me to work 6 nights a week. And I was already, when that happened, I wasn't feeling very good. Pretty exhausted. My body was tired. I haven't really picked up, I've been there almost 5 months. I still haven't picked up on the sleeping during the days thing. Get maybe 4 hours, 5 hours. So my night off was the night where I get a really good rest. But that's it. I mean, it was literally come home from work, try to sleep all day, maybe go buy some groceries or something, come back, try to sleep again, go to work. Saturdays, I'd get off Saturday morning, I'd come home, either just try to stay up so I'm really tired for the night, which then made me basically useless all day. I didn't feel like driving, I didn't really feel like doing much, just relaxing. Or I'd go to sleep, wake up at noon, and there goes half my day. And then go to sleep usually pretty early because I'm tired. Wake up Sunday, and then I'm back to my normal schedule. So I literally had no time to do anything. So 2 weeks ago, I told them I'm done with the 6 days a week. We need to find another day for me to be off. So now I'm off Thursdays and Saturdays, which my body feels a lot better. My head feels a lot better. So that extra night of sleep is really seeming to pay dividends on my health. So we'll see. But that's not why we're talking today. But I finally felt like making a video. I've been meaning to make the video for this for a while with an update to a video that I did before, and that video was in regards to these Keen boots, and I'm very, very sad. Today they go in the trash. I think I got these in February or March. They took me through my first job at Cisco. They have taken me through my current job. Lots of walking, lots of miles, and they have been nothing short of amazing shoes in general. Just show you kind of where I'm at. I actually still am wearing these. I'm forcing myself to throw them away. I'll show you why. But really the only things I had issue with is now, just in the last month or so, the little rubber toe cap started coming off, which is expected. Like, I'm kicking stuff, I'm pulling dollies out, like that's by all means. And to be honest, I could probably take some like shoe goo and re-glue it and be in good shape. The soles are now mostly worn. I know they're kind of gross, but you know, you go into kitchens, what do you expect? A little bit of separation right here, nothing major. When I put these shoes on, these are the shoes that now I've kind of resorted to when I'm tired and I don't feel like doing anything at work. I put these shoes on because they are as comfortable as ever. I mean, they were comfortable from the first day I put them on. They're still comfortable. My feet don't get tired. I can just work all day, and they've just been amazing. So, I can't say enough good things. These were the Keen Detroit XT. I probably have, God, there's 630. I bet you I have like 1,000 miles walked in these shoes, and they're still, like, I would still wear them. I'm forcing myself to throw these away. Now, what that brings me to, when I worked at Cisco, and I had mentioned this in my other video, they do a voucher with Redwing. I didn't want to wear those boots every single day, and I kind of wanted to use the voucher, so I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go get me a pair of Redwing boots. I think Redwing must know that there's a voucher because they were expensive. Kind of come unleashed a little bit. They were expensive. Now, this I will say, they are very, very good looking boots. So, mind you, I bought these probably in about April. So these are the Redwing Dynaforce 6-inch steel toe. They are a very pretty boot when I got them. They look like hell now, and I'll go into the story why. But they were a beautiful boot. Like, I felt bad working in them because they looked so nice. Definitely a boot if you want to look like you do work. Good boot for that. But I started getting them. They took a little bit of breaking in. The leather's really, really thick, and I'm gonna assume it's a really nice leather. They took a little bit of breaking in once they broke in. Pretty comfortable. Not nearly as much cushioning. The other ones feel like hiking boots when you wear them. These feel like work boots. But the one thing I did not pay attention to, the original soles were not non-slip soles. When you're going into greasy kitchens and then going up and down a ramp, that poses a problem. So I wore them sort of selectively, but I went back to my Keens. Like, I wore them every once in a while especially depending on like if I knew what if I was doing a bunch of subways or something, like those stores aren't slick like greasy restaurants. So, but so they didn't get a lot of wear at first, but I did every maybe 1 day a week, 2 days a week, I'd wear them. Nice boot. I do not think that these Dynaforce are good for food service type work. They're just, like I said, they're heavy. They're really heavy. And so that kind of brings me to the other part. I walk a lot for my job. When I started my new job, I'm not going into dirty kitchens, greasy kitchens as much. So I started wearing these a little bit more, kind of cycling through about half and half, the Keens and these Redwings. And in about 3 months time, the soles wore off. So, and the toes, the leather on the toe, probably from the dolly, it got cut and split open. I glued it closed, it was okay. Started this new job. They also have a voucher with Redwing. So I was looking at another pair of boots and I decided I'm gonna get these resoled. And they have these like toe guards that they, I guess, melt on there or something. So I had them kind of put this on there, see if it kind of helps keep those toes together. So I just got these back. The downside is, and I kind of asked them, I'm like, I really need a non-slip sole. When you resole them, can you have them put like a non-slip sole? And they told me they were, or they just said, well, they're Vibram soles, which I don't know what a Vibram sole is, but these are not non-slip soles that they resoled them with. And the first night I wore them, it was raining outside and I almost died. I was slipping on the wet asphalt. I was slipping on the lift gate. One of our jobs does have a kitchen where they do like frying and stuff. So between the water and the greasy tiles, I was sliding around on the greasy tile. Another restaurant we delivered to has like sealed concrete floors. I almost died. It was like being on ice skates almost the whole, or not even being on ice skates. It was like being on boots on ice almost the whole night. So I'm not quite sure what I want to do with these, and I don't know if I should go say something to Redwing because they're probably just gonna tell me nothing we can do. So these might just become normal work boots for me. They might get used on days when I'm doing certain types of deliveries, because like I said, we do have some routes where we're not going into like greasy kitchens. So if it's dry and I'm working on those, I might wear them just so that it's not wasted money. I think I spent probably over $100 getting them resoled and getting the toe guards on there. So, and now they're ugly with the toe guard. They used to be pretty. But so yeah, this is the Redwing Dynaforce. Nice boot, just not a good boot for the food service industry. So that brings me to the ones that I bought while I was there, getting those ones. These are the, I'm guessing it's burner, but it's BRNR XPs. I got these because they kind of have this like toe part right here. And I thought, well, maybe that'll hold up a little extra with the dolly. They also do have slip resistant soles, which I can vouch, they are slip resistant, definitely compared to the other ones. So I've had these about 4 weeks. They're not any more or less comfortable than the other Redwings I have. They're not nearly as comfortable as the Keens, but overall they're waterproof. They look decent. They come with either black or this black and red laces. I thought the black and red laces went nice with like the red stitching. But yeah, I mean, they're okay. The only problem I'm seeing with them now, and I don't know if you can tell, I'm only about maybe 4 weeks in and not even everyday wear, because I wear those Keens also. But I don't know if you can tell, like here, and you can see it on the heel, they're already starting to get pretty worn. And I mean, that's a month in, and that's kind of what happened with my other Redwing boots, is like by 3 months in, I had almost wore the soles off of them, and I didn't, you know, I wasn't even wearing them every day. I was swapping them out with the Keens every once in a while. So we do have, the soles are starting to get pretty worn, and it hasn't been very long. I got a nice little cut on the toe on this one. Got another nice little cut on the toe on this one. It feels like there's some leather behind there though, so maybe that won't be too bad, but I bet you that these won't last me. If I wore these every day, I bet you they wouldn't last me another month. Those Dynaforce boots, those were $244. These ones were actually $259. I mean, granted, I got a discount for the voucher. But like I said, I bet you that since I'm not wearing those other ones and I need to throw those Keens away, if I wore these every single day, they probably wouldn't make it another month. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I've never had Red Wings before until now. I'm gonna tell you, you know, they're nice looking. Maybe they're good for like construction trades or something. But for food service, I mean, this is definitely a much better. Like if you have to get a Red Wing boot of the two, this is probably a little bit better oriented for what we're doing. Like if your work does vouchers or something, it's the BRNR XP. I'm heavy. I'm hard on shoes, so we're gonna see how much longer I can get out of these. Part of how I'm gonna do that is I bought 2 new Bears boots. Don't tell my wife. Good thing she doesn't care that I make YouTube videos sometimes. And, so she won't know until she gets the credit card bill. But I had some points with Cabela's, and I mean, I work a lot. I need good shoes. So I didn't go for these, but they looked very interesting. These are the Carhartt Force composite toe shoe. Carhartt says they are supposed to feel like sneakers, and they're really lightweight. That's what kind of got me interested. They are a slip resistant sole. They're sort of a weird like mesh material, like coated in plastic. I don't think that, but I'm with my new job, I don't like pull the dollies out, and I actually bought some new dollies that I really like. They have like a pull handle on them, and so I'm not pulling out with my feet as much. So I'm kind of hoping that at least these will get some miles on them. I have a feeling what's going to happen is this rubber right here, the outsole is going to separate from the midsole eventually. But I mean, if I get 3 months out of them, I'll be pretty happy. These ones were $164. Like I said, these are the Carhartt Force composite toe, nano composite toe, 6-inch. I haven't put them on yet. I literally just got home and I'm like, I gotta make this video. But I'm really excited to try these. I'm hoping they surpass my expectations because they're really lightweight, and this would be a good, just kind of how it is, a good shoe if it surpasses my a good food service shoe if it surpasses my expectations. So a lot of the Carhartt stuff I have has held up really well. I know it's kind of a so-so brand. I'll almost guarantee these are made in China. Let's see if it says where they're made. Doesn't say on here, but everything's made in China. I'm gonna guess these are too, but who knows? Maybe not. I mean, Carhartt's supposed to be American work stuff, right? So we're gonna give those shoes a try. And what I went for was I went to go get another set of those Detroit XPs, but or Detroit XTs. They showed they were they didn't have any in the store in my size. So then there was another shoe I was gonna look at. They said they might have some, but they didn't. They did have this one, which actually looks a lot like the Detroit's, a little less dressing, like a little bit more plain, which I actually don't mind. They're a good looking boot. The leather is not nearly as thick as the Redwings, but I'm not too worried about that. I am hoping when I put these on, I wasn't wearing socks, so I wasn't gonna try them on in the store, and I kind of had a good idea of what I was gonna get. But yeah, so I bought these, and I don't know if these are steel toe. They actually feel kind of lightweight for steel toes. Oh no, these are a carbon fiber toe, so that probably explains why they're so lightweight. I'm hoping that, oh yeah, it says it right there, carbon toe. But I'm hoping that these will be at least as good as those Detroit XT Keens. These were a little bit more than the Detroit XTs. These ones were $194. I think I paid like $180 for the Detroits, but these are built in America, or so the label says. So yeah, I'm really excited to be back in another set of Keens. My last ones held up amazingly well. These ones, you can kind of see, have some like flex to them. I'm bending down, picking up milks, just doing all kinds of stuff. These are slip resistant. Like I said, they're pretty lightweight. Man, I'm super excited. My wife will not be, but we'll see. Maybe I'll pick up an extra day. That'll pay for it. But yeah, so I'm gonna make another update video probably in like 2-3 months. We're gonna be talking about how my new shoes held up. And if you got any questions, you got any suggestions maybe for the next go around, by all means, shoot me a comment. You know, go ahead and follow me. I'm going to try to put more updates with information just around food service industry stuff and other things. I got my son, my poor son, got his first job. He's been working stupid hard, saved up, bought him a little single stroke, blew it up the first night he had it, or a two-stroke, blew it up the first night he had it. Probably it had a little oil leak. I bet you he ran it with no oil. I don't know, but me and him are gonna try to rebuild that whole thing. Got some other stuff. I want to do an update on the subwoofer for my truck, but they broke into my truck at work and stole it. So after like a year and a half of wanting that subwoofer, it lasted me a month and a half. So, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. But yeah, no, I appreciate it. I'm sorry I haven't been nearly as active. I've been working a lot. So we're gonna try to change that. Try to have a little bit more life, a little bit more free time, and a little bit more cool stuff. But I will talk to you guys later, and thank you so much for watching.